Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to go over a pro detailing tip that I use on my Ferrari that hopefully will allow other owners to notice this often overlooked area on their car, which, if not taken care of, can lead to a nasty surprise going down the side of your car after you have spent hours detailing it. So I always make it a point to wash and detail the car with the gas cap cover open. That allows me to make sure all this area is clean. I clean all in there because I want that area clean. But the main reason that I do that is to ensure that that little drain down there is clear. And, you get debris, trash, dirt, all that good stuff. You can get things in that very small opening that will clog it and not allow this to drain. And I actually have some water here as an example. And it makes this cute little gurgling noise. I'm going to pour some water in there. And you can hear, I'm in my detail bay now. You see the water coming out into the car. That's what you want to see. Because if that little hole gets stopped up, then what will happen is the water from your washing or your foaming or however you wash your car is going to pool up right there. And that's several ounces of water, as you can see from the puddle on the ground. That's exactly what you want to see. However, if you wash and detail your car with this closed and you never open it and check that area, you won't know if that's draining properly or not because the ground is wet, it's covered in the water you're washing the car with, so you can't tell, unless you crawl under it, if it's properly draining. So that's one reason I always wash the car with this open. Because if you don't, and you dry your car off, I always use a leaf blower to ensure that I get all the water out of all the nooks and crannies. But if you close this, and let's say you chamois the car, well, that's going to leave 3 or 4 ounces of water right there. So when you take your favorite ride out on the road and you hit highway speeds, because of the pressure differential, it's going to suck out all that dirty water down the side of your pristinely detailed car, which looks terrible and it's kind of embarrassing. So, like I said, the way I do it, I always make it a point to detail this area with it open, and I always make sure to check and make sure that that water drains out, because if it doesn't, you're gonna have a nasty surprise. So I hope this video was educational and entertaining to both the new Ferrari owner and the person that's owned several cars, or they've owned them for years, the Ferrari enthusiast. But a lot of people don't go to the time and effort to open this up and make sure it's draining properly. So hopefully this will save you from a nasty surprise. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.